Hello, world, and welcome back to Music Mondays. We have reached episode 20. That is 2 whole decades of episodes. Can you believe it? 2 decades. We're back again this week with a little Hippo Campus.
Hippo.
Not the brain part. That's in your brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the band part.
Yeah.
So here we are. I'm already hacking up my lungs. It's gonna be a good up. It's gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk about how. So Taylor looks like a Pinterest board today, and I look like 2012 Tumblr. So we're really out here, just doing what we do.
Being trendsetters, really.
Really.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Why do I? I sounded like I just smacked.
Is that right?
Smacked a bit.
Smack it.
I was gonna say smoked a pack of cigarettes, but I said smacked. I'd like to smack them right
You know,
out of everyone's
my
hand.
dad smokes, and like he hits the thing. He hits the box
when
when
you
he opens
open
it.
a new pack, yeah.
So I mean, I guess
Does
it's legit.
something. I don't know.
Speaking of my dad, so this shirt is a
a good
Nirvana
one.
shirt.
Looks comfy.
My dad gave it to me. It was my older brother's. My dad's like, yeah, this is like from Hot Topic from like the early 2000s. It still had the like old early 2000s Hot Topic tags on it when he gave it to me, and I was like, yeah. Like I mean, the only song I know is "Smells Like Teen Spirit," but like whatever. Everybody wears Nirvana t-shirts and they don't even listen to them.
Yeah.
It's like that Vine where he's like, I miss Kurt Cobain
Did
so
you know-
much. With Billy Ray.
Yeah. Did you know that Nirvana is now considered classic rock because their music is 20 years or more old?
Well, so am I. So
Yeah, we are now vintage.
Oh yeah, I'm a
welcome.
vintage antique piece.
Yeah.
So whatever.
My earring is stabbing me underneath my headphone.
Don't let that happen.
So we're like, what, 3 minutes in and we still
So
haven't even
let's talk about
this?
Hippo Campus.
Yeah.
So I can talk about Zehu. You did the research, but if you want me to talk about it,
I was just going to read off of it.
there you go. Sure.
All right.
Taylor carries this podcast.
I'm the research
She's
department.
the researcher. I'm the come here and sit and talk about absolutely nothing.
That's okay. So the band is, what, 4 or 5? 4? 5 artists.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
5
counted the
guys.
first and last name. I was like, there's like 7.
Well,
no, I
and
just
that
kind
one
of
guy, his first name sounds like a last name. Anyways, Jake Luppen?
Sure.
Luppen? Sorry, Jake, if I said that wrong.
Jake Lopin.
Yeah. He's vocals and also guitar. Nathan Stalker, who is guitar and sometimes vocals. Zach Sutton
Bass.
is bass. Yeah.
plays the bass.
He goes fishing, supplies the band with bass fish.
It's where they get their food on tour.
Yeah. And then Whistler Allen is drums and vocals. First of all, is his name actually Whistler?
He's a drummer, of course it is.
Okay. And then DeCarlo Jackson, for some reason I forgot to put what he does, but he's in it. And DeCarlo sounds like a last name, and Jackson is the first name. So he's got a swappy name.
Yeah. Also, sorry, there's like people screaming outside the studio today.
Would you like me to go tell him to shut?
I can go do it really quick.
Okay.
If you want to keep talking about who the band is,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
They are from St. Paul, Minnesota. The band met at the St. Paul Conservatory for Performing Artists, where they all attended high school. So that's pretty neat that they have been friends, like OG friends since high school days, you know? And they broke out, they got their big break during some South by Southwest sets, and they had their TV debut on Conan. How'd that go?
Well, I didn't say anything because it's like a bunch of old people in this room, like in this lady's office. And I was like,
Hopefully they can't hear. I feel like most times we're bothered by these sounds, but
it's not as loud
the
as it
mics
sounds.
aren't.
Okay, well, I'm back. Hi, everyone.
And then they have roughly just short of 1,750,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
pretty
Oh, did you hear that? I was like,
good. Yeah, I did hear that.
okay. Album, Bambi.
So
Bambi, like the movie
Bambi.
about the deer.
Yeah. So Hippo Campus, they formed in 2013 after they graduated. And that's when they started playing with South by Southwest and on Conan. But they didn't release an EP until 2017, and that was Warm Glow.
Which is slapping.
Mm-hmm. And then they... Wow, why did I...
It's because people started yelling.
Yeah.
They released a couple singles, so they have Passenger. Like, okay, so after they have like some singles beforehand. They had South in 2015, which was like old and stuff. Then they had some singles.
They had an EP, Bashful Creatures, in 2015.
Yeah, and then they had like Way It Goes in 2017. You know, that's the way it goes. You know, everybody knows that song.
Mm-hmm.
They had Passenger and Bambi and Golden released as singles in 2018. In 2017, they released their first full-length album, which is Landmark.
Yep.
And I was going to talk about how, yeah, these people are like literally shrieking. And I went out there and it was like quiet. Like they were just like talking at a normal level.
Maybe it's just because we share
I think
this
it's
wall.
I think it's just because we're sharing a wall, so it's fine. I want to talk about how I think these albums are very different but also very similar, like Bambi and Landmark.
Yeah.
So Bambi opens with a song called Sun Veins, which is 1 minute and 19 seconds long. And it reminds me a lot of Mistakes on Bambi. It's like an intro. It's kind of choral, kind of like ambiance-y, kind of this just intro music.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes into like a poppy something. Just like they both do that. And I think it's cool that they have all these new songs, but it's still...
They stayed true to who...
They stayed very true to who they were. It's
Yeah.
very Hippo Campus-y.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Excuse me.
I love the album artwork.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just wanna
same.
say
It's super
that.
cool.
Which they always, even their singles, have cool album, like,
Mhm.
have cool artwork attached to them.
Well, like, Landmark is like it's like a 3D, like
like
design.
Yeah, like a mock-up.
Photoshop.
Like some shit you'd see on HGTV, like, I
Yeah.
plan on breaking down this wall,
Yeah.
and, like, all these
Like on
flyers
Property
come in.
Brothers, where
Yeah.
like things start falling from
Yeah.
the ceiling. That's like what it looks like.
God, I love
And
the
then
Property
Bambi,
Brothers.
you can go look at our last episode or Google it like a normal person and see. Or you could watch the last episode and all the episodes because there's now 20 of
Now
them.
20.
So that's pretty cool.
You're all welcome for that.
Yeah. So where were we?
So this album released on September 28th.
Mhm.
So it's new.
Mhm.
Real new. Real good.
Super slapping.
Yeah.
Real good.
Good shit.
Yeah.
It's
What's
what
your
I
favorite
put-
song?
My favorite song is Doubt. 'Cause
That's a
it's
good
real,
one.
like,
My favorite song is Anxious because it's about me. That's
yeah.
me.
Yeah, I like Doubt because it starts real, like, more poppy, and then it goes slower as it
Mhm.
progresses. So
Yeah.
you get, like, all of the Hippo Campus vibes in one song.
In one song, yeah. I mean, there's not a song on this album that which one was it? There was one that I'm like, oh, I don't like love. Is it Why Even Try? It's the one that's really like in the beginning. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Which one is that?
I don't know. I didn't listen to this album enough to know, like, which track is which.
Yeah. I think it's,
I was slacking this
you think I
week,
can
guys,
play
I'm
it for a
sorry.
second and not get like copyrighted?
Yeah.
Forgot you came to mind.
I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it wasn't a song that I was like, oh, I don't like this. It's one of those. It's like, oh, this isn't my favorite thing on this album, but like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was nothing on here that I didn't really enjoy. It's really good. Anxious was my favorite because it's a pop song, but like the harmonies in the chorus, it's like they like threw in like not choral, but like there's like 3-part harmony in the chorus, and it's like I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Integrating that into a pop song, I'm just like, yeah.
Because they can all sing.
Yeah.
Obviously, the 3 of them are vocalists.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what I liked about that one.
Whistler comes in with the whistles.
Yeah.
Are there any whistles that happen?
I
If there's
don't
not,
know.
that's kind of a poor use of his talent.
Megan,
As if I know if he can whistle.
my roommate Megan, said that they have a trumpet player now.
Oh,
I think this is who she was talking about.
nice.
Which I was like, oh, they're not like play the synth, but that's cool. Trumpet players are banging, dude. Do what you
Evan's
gotta
dad
do.
played the trumpet in a jazz band for a long time.
Nice.
He has a lamp made out of an old trumpet.
Nice.
It's pretty neat.
I played saxophone for
Shout out
30
to you,
minutes.
Stan has no idea
Stan.
that this podcast is a thing. What do you like?
I like how true they stay to themselves. I like agree with you where you said it's really easy to listen to. My gracious, everyone, calm down. People are very excited here today.
God. When we're done talking about the album, can we talk about all the things that have happened to us today so far?
Yes, absolutely. It's been a wild day. I wrote it's quite boppy, like boppy. It is a very easy listen, and I think it's a feel good album. Like not all the songs are about feel good things, but it makes me feel good. And it's one of those albums that like when I'm listening to it, I'm inspired to do something.
Yeah.
I don't ever do anything, but I'm like, oh, I feel inspired right now, and then I continue to lay down. But it's like, it's just one of those that just like, it makes you feel better. There's a lot of artistry going on. I feel like I don't know a lot about like them as people, I just like listen to the music, but it's like, I feel that you can tell who they are as people by listening to this album.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one of those that's like, this feels personal to me, so I can tell it was really personal to them. Not saying that like other artists, obviously their albums are very personal to them, but like sometimes it doesn't always 100% translate.
Yeah.
And I feel like it really translated in this album.
Absolutely.
And I feel like they're not, they have like almost 2 million monthly listeners, I get it, but like, I feel humbleness in this album. You know?
Well, they're not large. Like,
they're not
Pitchfork
huge.
hasn't acknowledged them.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild because they do have a decent
Yeah, they have a
monthly
pretty
listening
big following.
And a lot of that could be from their singles, because I know that their singles are a little bit more popular than their albums.
Right.
But yeah, like, we don't have any bullshit from Pitchfork this week because Pitchfork hasn't even acknowledged them.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, some of their singles. So their most popular song is Way It Goes. That's one of those songs people probably know, but they probably don't know it's by them.
Yeah.
Listen to that song, and then you'll recognize it. It has 24.5 million plays. Buttercup, which I don't exactly remember how that one goes, has 13.5 million plays. And then Suicide Saturday has 17 million. So, like, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
And, like, I was telling Taylor, we were in Starbucks earlier, I have a trifecta of bands that are all in the same category for me, and it's Hippo Campus, Coin, and Laney. I put them all, like, I'm not saying they all sound the same, but they all give me the same, like, feeling.
like, they all have, like, their own little genre in, like,
it's not like indie music, but it's not pop music.
it's like alternative indie almost.
Yeah, and like Bambi, they got like some, the electric, like boop, 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 some of that in there. Like Coin is very similar to Walk the Moon. I actually saw them when I saw Walk the Moon, so like that's kind of a little more their genre. And then Laney's got like the 80s, like synthy stuff, but it's all very similar. And yeah, so if you like either of those other two bands and you'd ever listen to Hippo Campus, you will like Hippo Campus.
Hippo's wiki says that their genre falls under indie rock, indie pop, alternative rock, and pop rock. So I think that like alternative, just slam all the doors, please. Thanks. I think calling them like alternative indie pop is a good little.
Yeah, that's like that's a pretty accurate description. But yeah,
Definitely.
they're super good.
Yeah, I liked that the songs are short and it's really easy to listen to. And going off of what you said about it being inspiring or like and easy to listen to, normally when I'm doing homework or like writing anything, I only listen to, like, even when I'm doing our document, I can't listen to music with lyrics or else I just get distracted.
Yeah.
When I was making this document, I listened to Bambi because it's you almost forget that there's lyrics there because it's so smooth and easy listening, and it's a good,
it's
like,
incredibly
behind
cohesive.
you. Yeah. It's a very good, I need music on while I'm doing something, so I'm going to listen to it in the background.
Yeah.
Not I'm listening to this to listen to it kind of music.
Right. And
which isn't a bad thing.
No, but it's like you can put it on in the background and it's not distracting, but you also can like turn it up really loud in the car and like, like just it's easier. It's an easy transition. I mean, there is some music for me that I can't listen to in the background, and there's some that I can't just sit and listen to.
Yeah.
Like my music that I play while I'm doing work, like I play Bon Iver.
Mhm.
And I love Bon Iver, and his lyrics are amazing, and his artistry is just absolutely incredible. But like, well, I mean, if I sit and listen to it for too long, I get sad. But it's just like, it's one of those, it's a thing that's like, I have to be in the mood for that.
Yeah.
I don't have to be in the mood to like this album.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like Bon Iver's music when I'm not in the mood for it, but it's like, it's not something that I just throw on.
Yeah.
Just to listen to, really. You know?
Oh,
Well, hello,
goodness.
ding dong. Who is it?
Ding
Bring that
dong
up.
music's here.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah. Can we talk about our day so far?
Oh, jeez, yes.
So, we are leaving Starbucks, and this man just yells, "You girls have a great day."
And we were like,
We both
okay,
went,
thanks.
"Thanks." And then we looked at each other, we were like, "Thanks." Like, thanks.
Yeah, we were
sir."
like, all right.
Like, it was weird, and then it was like, oh,
Like, he was
encouraging.
just being kind.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
just shouted at us.
Yeah. And then kept walking. And I was like, whatever. You too, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Great day, you too. Bye. And then
Oh, God.
we're waiting for the bus, and this girl is just holding a plant,
Yeah.
like, away from her.
And we were
And-
like, why?
I was like, really, we were having a conversation, and I stopped mid-sentence, like, what is going on? And then she starts, like, fanning her plant
And then running
and
around.
running around. She's like, "Ee, ee, ee," like, running around. She's like, get away. There's a big, like, fly, like one of those really fat flies on her plant and flying around her. And she was, like, running around in circles around
Freaking
us.
out.
While we're having, like, a semi-serious conversation.
Yeah.
So we're having a deep conversation while this girl is, like,
Running, like, it's like running. And then the fly comes and decides it wants to hang out with Taylor for a minute.
And I'm like, still talking, but I'm like,
Yeah.
and then we get on the bus
Oh, my God.
at 12 o'clock noon on the dot. And our bus driver starts yelling, woo!
She's like, it's noon!
best
And we're like,
time of the day!
yeah, and we're like, okay.
And she goes, other than quitting time, that is. Ha! And we're like,
yeah, like to no one. We're seated.
yeah, everyone's seated.
And
No one's
she's
paying
like
attention
driving
to
the
her.
bus and she's like, woo, it's Ned! And we're like, yeah, but it
And the
sure
bell
is. It
tower's like-
happens every day.
And while she's yelling, the bus is talking like, please stay seated and yours. If
Yeah.
the front of the bus is crowded, please
Yeah.
move to the
If the
back.
front is crowded,
Yeah.
please move to the back.
And then she stops ranting about it being noon and is just talking to herself.
Yeah, she's like, oh, but not just like talking to herself, yelling
to the
herself.
whole bus, but to herself.
She's talking to nobody, but she's also yelling. And we're like, And then, well, we gotta back it up to the first thing, the Boilermaker Special, which if you don't go to Purdue, you don't know what that is. It's our mascot. It's a stupid train that just drives around and honks at you. Drives by, it's playing Hips Don't Lie, and then it just, and I'm eating cream cheese toast, and I look at it, and I was like, I'm eating my toast. Let me eat my toast in peace. And there it goes. And I was just like, shut up. So that started it all, and then we had these other things. And then, what else happened? Did anything else happen? There's the
Well-
people yelling next
well-
door. And also, immediately after this, I have to become a mad scientist
Yeah.
for a shoot that we're doing.
Well, and there was that guy with his longboard. He just like left it in the middle of the sidewalk and got off of it and,
And
walked
walked
over
away.
to hit the like
We were
thing.
like-
Goes, what? Or wait.
Yeah, and I was like, sir, you're bored.
Yeah.
I
And
said
then
it
he
out
gets
loud.
on it and just zooms.
I mean,
In-
luckily the crosswalk changed, but like,
He started zooming before it changed.
yeah, and I'm like, what if it didn't do that?
Yeah.
What if that wouldn't have happened? And then you're in the middle of the intersection.
I guess at least he's on a board. You can go quicker than on foot.
Like, hopefully the people were paying attention, cause
Yeah.
oh, and then we get here, and I turned on the Bill Nye song,
And we danced.
and we
until
danced
were
to
winded.
Bill Nye, and then we got winded, and then we're like, well, I guess we gotta do the podcast now.
And
here
then
we are.
now we're here on our 20th episode. Of
And it's
Music
only
Mondays.
1:00,
It
and
is
all
a
this has
lot.
already happened.
It was quite a morning. It was like something's off in the simulation today.
Yeah. I'm also breakfast clubbing tomorrow, which if you don't go to Purdue, you also probably don't know what that is. It's when you get up at 5 in the morning and go to the bars at 5 in the morning. So kill me, but it's fine. You gotta do it once, you know? This is gonna be my one time. I'm never gonna do it again because it's stupid.
I'm
But,
really,
like-
for some reason, it's like my goal to never partake in a Purdue tradition while I'm here. Like, I refuse to learn the song. I'm not doing Breakfast Club. I don't do any of the other things. Like, I don't know. I just think it's really funny to go against all tradition.
Yeah.
Even though, I know I'm a total douchebag, but it's okay.
No, it's fine. I'm literally I'm doing it once just to say that I did it. And, like, we're going to a Halloween party tomorrow night, so, like, because you, like, breakfast, okay, so for those of you who don't know what breakfast clubbing is, well, you get up and you go early, but you dress up as something.
Yeah.
Like, you wear a costume, like Halloween.
A lot of people just wear, like, onesies, like, you know,
yeah,
like the
but
Tigger onesies.
yeah,
or
but so I have a
Winnie the
couple
Pooh.
friends. They go as the Teletubbies. They have giant Teletubby costumes.
Very good.
But so we're going to a Halloween party tomorrow night, a very early Halloween party. So we're like, perfect. We'll breakfast club Saturday morning. We have to buy one costume. We can wear it all day, and then we're done with all of it.
Well, and your guys' costumes are good because, like, you can wear that all. I mean, Sarah's is a little weird because she's got a pink dress, but.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean-
like, I'm being 11 from season 2 of Stranger Things, like the punk 11, you know, and she's like bitching. So, like, I already had all those clothes.
Yeah.
I just had to buy some fake blood and a bandana for my arm.
Yeah.
So, perfect.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you could literally, like, wear that all day. Just
Yeah.
wipe off the blood and then reapply it later if
Yeah,
you wanted to.
exactly.
Or don't and just walk around with a bloody nose all day.
I tried it. I tried it on last night to see if I can do it. One, I'm gonna have to wet my hair to gel it back because I just have too much of it. Two, the blood stained my face and my finger, and I had to like scrub. But yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So
Evan and I are being
pray for me.
bird and lime scooters.
I'm so happy. I can't wait.
We'll
Excuse
have
me.
we'll have to update with pictures next week.
Yeah, we will. And Chris and Jamie bought a pumpkin, like a pumpkin basket, like that kids trick or treat with. Chris's house is apparently just decked out, and
Is
I
it?
can't wait.
Oh,
Yeah, him
man.
and Jamie went in, so I'm really excited.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
Oh, is Gohan gonna dress up?
Oh my God, Chris, dress up Gohan. I know that you won't see this before the party happens, but please dress
Please
Gohan
dress
up.
up
Please,
Gohan.
we'll just text him and be like, "What's he gonna be?" Put a bow tie on him. Anyway,
Can I put him on my back and then say that Gohan rode a lime scooter?
Gohan is the cat, by the way.
Oh, little grumpy.
Yeah. I hope so.
Good shit there.
Good shit.
Man.
So there's our lives. I don't know how I got on that subject, but I did. I guess I'm asking, pray for me. By
Yeah.
the time you're seeing this, pray that I'm all right. I don't plan on, like, getting drunk, because I don't do that. But, like, just the fact that I have to wake up at 5 in the morning on a Saturday is, like, super painful.
Yeah. Last year, somebody vomited on Michaela's blanket.
Oh.
Her and Peyton
No.
are going as Post Malone and Lil Wayne. Michaela's just gonna fake tattoo Wheezy on her neck. And then Peyton got a t-shirt from Goodwill that says respect the performing arts in a circle, and in the middle of the circle is a stripper.
Great.
Like the silhouette of a stripper on a pole. And I said, can I have that when you're done?
Yeah, for real.
Because that shirt is incredible.
That's amazing.
Respect the performing arts.
Let's talk about the arts for a minute. I mean, strippers are performers, too.
I just think that shirt's hilarious.
It
Who
takes-
thought to make that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff.
God.
Oh man, yeah, I'm being first on the subject of Halloween costumes. So I'm being season 2 11, and one of my roommates is being season 1 11 because she has like blonde hair and like whatever. So we had to buy like 2 things for these costumes, so we're like perfect. And then my other 2 roommates are being Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. And oh my God, Megan tried on her Barnacle Boy costume last night, and she just looks just like him, and it's. Oh my God, it's the best thing. It's the best thing in the world.
Are they gonna jump?
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. God.
I had a friend a
So
couple years
good.
ago that did that, and they took the perfect picture, and they were like level.
Oh my God.
Like, in the
I'm so
invisible.
glad. I'm glad. So Caroline has been Napoleon Dynamite for the last 2 years. So she's finally switching it up. And she thought about being Napoleon again. I also thought about being Napoleon
Yeah.
and just taking hers, but I was like, I kind of want to do something cool.
Yeah.
And like I know everybody goes at 11 as 11, but like
I don't think a lot of
they
people
go
have
as the
done season
they
2.
go as the first version of 11.
Did you guys get Eggo waffles?
No. But I don't really want to carry it. Me and Sarah talked about it. We're like, we don't want to carry it around. But I was like, Sarah, we should like tie a string to it and it'll be your purse.
Yeah.
Echo box. Yeah.
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 Evan
all right.
hasn't posted a picture on his Instagram since last Halloween, so hopefully we get a decent enough picture as Scooters that he'll post on his Instagram again.
Luke's gonna go as sitting at home and studying.
Mm-hmm.
So
Evan
yeah, I'm
was
calling
like-
you out, boy. Doing it.
Evan was like, yeah, like, I don't want to go socialize either, but you want to go to this party, so I guess I'll go. And plus, our costumes are funny, and Chris is going to hate them, so I have to be a part of it. I was
Yeah.
like,
I suggested that Luke come for just a second. Him and Evan wear their regular clothes and go as each other.
Yeah.
But
Evan was like,
it's fine.
I told him about it. He was like, yeah, but I feel like that just tells everyone that I didn't want to dress up. And I'm like, but you don't. He's like, yeah, but I don't want people to know that.
I know, that's how Luke is. He's like, I'm just like not really into Halloween. And I'm like, well, I am. Okay, I love Halloween.
Yeah.
Let me have this. I'm into every holiday, let's be honest. Every holiday Halloween and Christmas. First of all, after Halloween, I'm one of those that goes straight to Christmas. I could give a shit less about Thanksgiving, to be honest. I'm sorry, I know, but I can't help it.
Michaela's
can't
going to
help
ask
it.
me to put up the tree, like, as soon as
See, but here's my
October's
thing.
over.
I want to put my decorations up because I'm going to be leaving like 2 weeks before Christmas, so I want to experience it for the same amount of time. So that's my argument.
Tree doesn't go up till the day after Thanksgiving. And decorations come down the day after Christmas. I am Scrooge McDuck.
No, it's okay. I just want it because, like, when I'm at school, like, we have a lot of cute decorations, and this year I want to go even more all out because it's our last year. But it's like, since I leave so early, like, I'm leaving probably the Monday. I have a final on Monday, and then I'm done.
I haven't even looked at my finals one.
Yeah, I only have the one, which is really solid. But it's like, I want to experience my decorations for longer. And if we put them after Thanksgiving, we only get them for 2 weeks. Well, more like a week and a day,
Yeah.
which is sad. So, that's my argument
Yeah.
for doing it early. I probably won't put up like right after, probably like mid-November, like a week and a half before Thanksgiving break, probably. Then we would do it. Yeah. Merry Christmas! We should do a special Christmas
Merry
episode where we review Justin Bieber's album Mistletoe.
Oh my god. Can we please? Like, we actually should do that.
We should. Well,
Or how about Skinny
comment down
Legend Mariah
below
Carey?
if you want us to review a Christmas album. Also,
We'll do
we
a
should
poll.
we'll do a Twitter poll.
We'll do a Twitter poll.
Sometime.
It'll be between
Not
Skinny
soon.
Legend, Mariah Carey, Christmas album, and
Ooh,
JB's.
also NSYNC's Christmas album.
Ooh, In Sync.
My dad got me that for Christmas one year. I have it on CD. I also have Mistletoe on CD.
Nice.
All right, should we wrap it up because we're rambling?
We should.
Who are we doing next week? We got a special episode next
We
week.
do. We have a special guest, Jake.
Jake. We've talked about Jake a lot, and now he's gonna be here.
He'll be right here. He's very good. He is obsessed with Pale Waves, and they have a new album that came out a month or so ago called My Mind Makes Noises. And so he'll be rambling. We'll be rambling. We'll all be rambling right here, right here.
Right here. If you come back next week, we'll be
Yeah.
rambling, just like every other week. The last 19 weeks.
Until then, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Anchor, etc. Spotify as well. You can check out our Friday Faves playlist. There is a fuck ton of new music out today.
Oh God.
So
So we're gonna just put a whole bunch of. Oh my
just
God.
new shit
Anyway.
on the Friday Faves this week.
Music Monday cast.
Music Monday cast.
Or the
And
purple
also
circle.
the Pale Waves logo somewhere.
Oh, pale waves. Jay.
Just put a picture of
Send
Jake.
us a picture of yourself. Yeah.
Follow his Instagram. He takes really cool pictures.
Yeah, he's a great photographer. I want him to teach me his ways.
Oh, I have something to announce.
What?
So, I'm on SCC,
Oh,
the Student Concert Committee.
I try to eat the microphone, so you're doing better than me.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Student Concert Committee. And I have something really exciting to tell you guys. We are, today, Monday, announcing that in February, we will have Young the Giant here in concert. So, get ready for that. Get your tickets. It's February sometime. February 21st. And
The
tours
crowd.
announced Monday, today. And tickets will start selling on Wednesday, probably. So get ready, guys. Young and the Giants coming. Gonna be good shit.
All right.
That's it. That's
That's
all
all
I
we got. We will see you again next week.
Bye. Later. Later.